on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 37.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. To throw, it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Now it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And again, it's Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. On 1st down, Tagovailoa got a man. It's Berrios complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Tua. Flush to his right. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That one complete to Hill. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. In motion, Hill. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Tua now on 1st down. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
21G, 21G.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this point with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They'll run H.M. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, 3, kick.
Tua going to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop it.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt.
Jehovah's Witness.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Paul again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have the first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Inside. 26.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now we've got a third and goal situation.
Well, looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
In motion, Hill. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Tua, the final shot before half. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dolphins 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're going to speed things up here.
16 yards. First down, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Tua to throw again. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In motion, Hill. Tua now on 1st down. Gets this one to Hill. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 45-yard line.
G, 21G. 20, TX.
Here's Tua. It's Hill, complete. And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll get this down inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And the Dolphins first down.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Tua completing this to Waddle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. When I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. In motion, Hill. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jolly, don't left, Jolly.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 57 yards. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
Yeah, no words.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
I've seen certain players do that. But I'm recording this, so this is my.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And yeah, this is recording, so once it's over with, I'm going to figure out if I can send it.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, so maybe this is all they do, like
the
get the
Dolphins
recording
ready for their next drive.
The PlayStation.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
A gain of 22 yards.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Tua to try again on second down. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down.
21G, 20, TX.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. Hey. Number 1, high.
Oh, I thought you.
Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout
That's
this
where I got
game,
your boots, too,
they've been
because I was
satisfied
already
with what he's
waiting.
doing.
Yeah.
Whenever they've needed a big run,
Oh,
a 1st down,
shit,
he's the
Yeah,
guy
they're
they
the
turn to.
same
And
ones,
it doesn't
same
matter what the
price.
defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing
Because when
it
you
to him.
texted me
And
that,
That's
keep
why I was
getting
like,
yardage.
how the fuck did you get to Moscow that
2
quick?
minutes
Like,
left to play in this
Yeah, no,
football
I was
game
like,
here
no
on
way.
EA Sports.
Yeah, I'm like,
So it's
I was
just
starting to
I was
think.
already
get
on my
your
way
reset
there when you
here.
texted me, because I
And no
wanted to
doubt
see
what
if they
they're
had
looking to do is
more
just
of those
salt away
glasses.
the final couple of minutes and
And
escape with
so
a
I was
win.
already on my way there when you said that about the boots. So I was like, perfect.
Here's Hall again. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And Bubba, get off my bag, you little fart. What did it do to you?
It's 2nd and 4.
Whoa.
I don't even know why he. Oh, that's why.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Rodgers looking to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. Touchdown!
Yeah,
Breece Hall.
At the dollar store? No, Ross.
And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. One final try for Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Doing nice stuff.
No.